Hello there, I'm Duncan, this is Unity Reviews, and today I'm going to be talking about Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 17 and Yoakemono Chapter 4. Let's start off with Yoakemono. In this chapter we see Jinrao's test to be recognized as one of the members of the Shinsengumi, and because of that we learn a bit more about the whole samurai system that's going on in this manga. So basically, the Shinsengumi protect the shogunate, which is one of the two major powers in the country, and they protect it. And the Shinsengumi are trying to protect the shogunate from the Choshu. So how it works is the shogunate are in power, and the Choshu are attempting to, forcibly overthrow the shogunate. As it turns out, because this is a story and everything can, tie together nicely. That dude from chapter 2 who killed Jinrao's friend Gin, that guy, the guy who killed him turns out to be one of the Choshu extremists. You can see where this is going. So far there's steady characterization for Jinrao. He's kind of hot-headed, and you can see he's motivated to become stronger after witnessing the murder of his friend. So in this sense, that character Jin, who was in the first couple of chapters, he was just kind of subservient to the character of Jinrao. His function, his primary function, was just to give our protagonist a reason to fight and a reason to be, zealous and passionate about his fight. Also in this chapter we learn about the Beast Blades, which I think the idea is they're cursed swords from 11 years ago or something like that. And apparently one of them is in Jinrao's possession. It is explained to Jinrao that we became beasts ourselves to devour the bloodthirsty thieves of Choshu. That is the Shinsengumi. So the title of this chapter, The Beast That Devours Beasts, obviously that is essentially a description of what the Shinsengumi actually is. I should also mention that while this explanation is going on, we get the image of one wolf eating another wolf. Interestingly, it seems each beast blade houses a different kind of beast. So, we've seen the wolf connection going on with Jinrao, and then I believe this is a new character introduced, Akita Saoji or Suji or something. He is the first unit captain of the Shinsengumi, and he houses the beast, the cat. I'm really liking the direction of Yoakemono. There are only four chapters, I believe, translated as of this recording. But I already find myself, looking forward to reading each new chapter. So I would suggest, if you're looking for a new manga to jump on, if you're into historical shonen, maybe give this one a go. I believe there are currently 16 chapters released out in Japan, so hopefully the translators can catch us up, and this cool new story can just keep progressing nicely. Speaking of catching up, I would like to segue now into Boku no Hero Academia, Chapter 17. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're only 3 to 5 chapters behind actually catching up with the weekly releases in Japan. So the main thing I want to address with this chapter is the ending sequence, but before that I must apologize. I'm still not sure what the name of this hand villain dude is. I'm sure you know the guy I'm talking about, the really hyped villain with the hands all over his face. 2 chapters ago I noticed he mentioned the name Artificial Human Naomu or something like that. But I couldn't tell if that was actually his name or the name of that other villain with the brain and the beak, who's been, and the black hulking body, that guy who's been helping him out. This is just such a tangent, but continuing this tangent, most villain character designs to Boku no Hero Academia so far have been just fantastic. There are so many cool, spooky looking dudes on the villain side, that I'm just wondering how intimidating they will actually appear in trajectory with the larger scheme of Boku no Hero Academia as it progresses. As in, I'm pretty sure these dudes aren't going to be the main villains of the entire series just yet. So just the initial villains of the first story arc. So it'll be interesting to see, how do you top these guys? Circling back to the topic at hand now, the evil Dr. Facepalm, that's just what I'm going to call that guy from now on, he decides to discontinue the villain's attack on the Yui school when he hears that number 13 isn't dead but is instead incapacitated and has escaped. Like seriously, when he's making his decision, Dr. Facepalm is just going, like 3 panels. He then says, Black Mist, who is one of the other villains, if you can't be a proper warp gate, then our plans have crumbled. This all leads to Facepalm exclaiming that if other professional heroes arrive, it'd be game over for the villains. So he seems to conclude on a temporary retreat, which personally I felt that was kind of lame. It's like an archetypical, you win this round, Batman, but I'll be back, kind of contrived villain retreat. However, it seems their attack was riding on this whole notion of the warp gate and their ability to, I assume, teleport as an advantage. So with the omission of that advantage, maybe it is a prudent decision by evil Dr. Facepalm to order the villains to retreat. Interestingly, Naomu, the big brains dude, he withstands one of Izuku's smash attacks, from which Facepalm deduces that Izuku is a follower of All Might. And just as it looks like it's the end for Izuku and the Super Friends, in sweet, sweet superhero fashion, bam, All Might bursts in, exclaiming, "Never fear, I have come." Things are definitely moving along to their conclusion in this villain invasion arc of Boku no Hero Academia. It'll be interesting to actually see how All Might even fares against these villains at the moment with his diminishing powers. Also, I'm wondering, will Dr. Facepalm and the bad dudes actually decide to retreat now that All Might has made his entrance? Furthermore, is an All Might death imminent in this fight? Stay tuned, true believers. Check back with Unity Reviews to see how all that happens. Same bat time, same bat YouTube channel. Thanks.